Ha ha hi! What's cracking like my beautiful people? Shout and Pearl, shout and Charles, locked in here with another episode of Lazy Sundays. If this is your first time here, you don't know, you just gotta show some love. If that's not your first time, well, welcome back. You know, this topic that we're discussing tonight is special requested by a lot of people. And I got some DMs and all sorts of stuff talking about that same topic. So I say, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it right. We're talking everything dating here tonight. And if you're here, make some noise in the comment section so I can know that you're here. You know what I'm saying? I just want to, let me just put on my bandana and we'll get right into it. You know what I'm saying? Good night to everybody. And I'll tell all already, don't be rude. When all the tuning on the live, say good night. It's manners. Say good night when all the tuning on the live. You know what I'm saying? When all the tuning on the live, say good night. I'm putting my bling on. I gotta put my bling on. Shana, good night, darling. How you doing? Hope all is well. I gotta smell good when you're doing the live because you don't want to smell bad when you do the live, right? You know what I mean? Fresh like water, fresh like Everybody say good night. Don't be rude, right? And as you don't know it is, as long as you're a single mother out there who struggle and you're making something of yourself, big up your damn self. If you got pregnant and you keep that baby and you're doing things with your life, yo, big up your damn self. You're out there and you're just trying to keep it up and try to do what you gotta do, you're a good person, big up your whole damn self. So we're gonna start it. Yo, she not smell real good in the thing. Let me hear how you guys' day went from a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being very bad, 10 being very good. I want to hear how your day went. Just drop that number in the comment section. I'm reading it. We're chilling still. And always share up the live as soon as you can. So you can get everybody in so you can start it. I want to go and sleep a kind of early tonight. I had a long day today. I get wet or kind of thing. I like stuff here and I'm gonna sleep early tonight. So I won't go too long waiting on everybody. So share up the live as soon as you hear and let the people see them coming. I ain't lying, but my bandana don't look in the same way as I cut my hair, I cut my hair because, I go back to work and things, so I cut up my hair and things, and I don't find her. I look as a ninja turtle jet, you know what I'm saying? Ruben, I got my brother, big bad photographer, Ruben, I take some real good pictures, my brother. Always, you know what I mean? I always impressed with the work you do, man. Fly the damn drone, do your thing. Happy life. I like to see that. Big up everybody. So let's shut the live and let me start to do one time. I just want at least we have 20 persons inside. Well, at least 20 persons and we'll start the live. Because I want nobody miss it. You check what I'm saying? And guys, I'm going to try to do it at 10 o'clock. I'll try to do all the live at 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So scale of 1 to 10, let me hear how your guys' day went. And as soon as we have 20 persons in the on the live, let's start it and get it going. I hope everybody doing good. And, big up all your whole damn self. Big up all your whole self. Alright, so we're almost there. We're waiting on 2 more persons just to tune in and let's do the live one time. We're going and listen, guys. I just read every comment, so leave. What? Hey, Lauren, what you does do, Papa? You working in the bank? You going to touch money, hold it all day? 10 out of 10? Nah, I like to hear that. Alright, so we have 20 people. So let's start the live. Now, a couple of people reached out to me and it was like, Charlton, is it right for a woman to date multiple men at the same time? Is it right for a man to date multiple women at the same time? They ask questions like, who's supposed to pay when a woman is asked out and stuff like that? And they want to know if you're dating and in a relationship is 2 different things. So we're going to answer all these questions here. Now, first of all, I ain't no professional. I am just a guy who's grounded and I've been through a lot and I do a lot of research, I do a lot of reading, so I know these things and I'm basically just using some common sense. So let me just get right into it. And if you're here and you're paying attention, I just want you to comment the word for me, dating, so I know that everybody's in right now. And please, guys, share the live so everybody can see the live and it's good information here and we will crack a 2 joke and we will be things. So good night. We officially starting right now. Now, dating. The problem is in the Caribbean, in Grenada, we don't date. Or we don't date enough. Our dating is not the same as how someone in the more, let's see, like America, England, and those other places gonna say dating. We don't date like how these people date. Alright? A date for us is an activity. One little activity that we just go out, so we went out on a date. It's not the same as dating. You check what I'm saying? So we just go on a date. A man meet a girl and he bring on a date, and if things go good, that is a woman. But dating, the modern concept of dating is getting to know people or persons. Persons or people. Or person a person's. You understand what I'm saying? That's how the modern definition of dating is. But in Grenada here, I could tell you, dating in Grenada here is not the same as you would think it is. A man and a woman go out, she's not allowed to go out to nobody else. So ladies, right? I just want to, we're talking here tonight. So say what you're saying and let me get it into it. Tell you guys. So I personally believe that Grenadians, people in the Caribbean, we don't date enough. That's one of the biggest problems. We don't date enough, so we end up having a set of failed relationships when they should have just been acquaintances. I dated that person, but we were never together. I dated that guy for about a month. I dated that guy for 2 months. I dated that guy for 3 months. I dated that guy for a year, but we've never been together. That is a problem. We need to get it going. We need to start understanding the concept of dating and date instead of jumping into relationships. So you have a string of useless exes behind your name when it should have just been 1 or 2 guys that you dated for a while and you guys got a little more serious, and so on and so forth. But we need to start dating in the Caribbean. You understand? If you agree with me, let me hear what you're saying. So, and when you're dating, you're not committed. You're not committed to one person unless that's what you want to do. Let me just share a story with you guys. After failed relationship upon failed relationship upon failed relationship, I said to myself, you know what? I want to do this differently. So I met this girl and we started talking. We talked like for 2 months, just texting and stuff like that. And then I tell her, you know, I would like to take you out and stuff like that. You know, we went out a couple of times and we started dating. And then we had a conversation of us being exclusive. Now, before that period of we being exclusive to each other, she could have gone out to anybody and I could have gone out to anybody that I wanted to. Because we were dating. You understand? I'm not your man, you know, I'm a woman. I don't have no, you have no obligation to be faithful to me because we're not in a relationship. You understand? Grab that concept there for me. As long as we're not in a relationship, you're not obligated to be faithful to me, right? You're not obligated to be. So we became exclusive. Our exclusive period lasted. Let me hear how much you think. Leave it in the comment section. Let me hear how you think, how long. And this is my current relationship, by the way. Let me hear how long you think my exclusive period went for. So we dated for a while and then we got exclusive. Let me hear what you think. Alright, and if you're first time here, it's Lazy Sunday. I'm Charlton Prince, Charlton Charles, just bigging up the thing with my sexy bandana. And see me bling up with my perfume. So dating in the Caribbean here, it's something that the concept is a little bit off. And we ought to change that. So we dated for approximately about 2-3 months and we was exclusive for like a year. No joke. So exclusive for a year. That's number one. We go out together, go to a lot of places. At that point I was, wow, big up yourself, Peter. Yeah. So we were exclusive for an entire year. Right? So but during that time, because we've been exclusive and not just dating, there's a difference. If you're dating somebody, you could date anybody you want. You could date anybody you want and do whatever you want. You're single and you could date as much people as you want. That is up to you. That is up to you. But in Grenada here in the Caribbean, it's so easy for someone to label you. Oh, she have a lot of man. All kind of man picking up and dropping her. She always with all type of different man and stuff like that. Because that's the kind of narrow-mindedness we have. As long as you've been seen with someone, that's your person. And that's that kind of mentality, we have to change it. So it's up to us, the younger people, now to change that new generation that's coming up. They will need to change that shit. Because that is why we end up with a set of exes, a set of failed relationships, set of unwanted pregnancies and stuff, because we rush into relationships instead of dating. We always in a relationship and we never dating. You know, done with John, you don't want to date Jerry. You're with Jerry already. You can't get a chance and breathe and date people and get to know people. Check what I'm saying. You ought to respect yourself. If you're dating someone, you don't have to go to bed with them. You don't have to. You don't. If you want to, you could. That's your choice. But I'm just saying that it doesn't look good to be having multiple partners. It don't make sense to having multiple partners, not dating multiple people. Right? So after a year of being exclusive, then we say, you know what, let's take it up a notch. Let us start a relationship. And we mark the date because your anniversary is important. So we mark the date and we started having a real relationship. You know what I'm saying? And I've learned, because that was the first time I ever did that. I've never done anything like that. I meet a girl, I like a girl, I ask her, yo, you want to be my girl? And then take her on a date. You understand the difference? Or you take her on one little date and then she be your girl. You know what I'm saying? You start doing the dirty and all these things. And then so the concept of dating in our walk of life right now, it's kind of lost. It's kind of lost. It's more like, you know, I meet you, I like you. Alright, you're my woman. You do better to talk to no man, and otherwise you're cheating on me. It's not really, bro. You check what I'm saying? People, date people, get to know somebody. You get to know 2 persons at the same time. Get to know two persons at the same time. Because if you say like you're interested in two persons, right? And you just say, okay, let me do one at a time. You do one, then I want to walk. By the time, who tell the person with none of you? You check what I'm saying? But you ought to be very clear. You ought to be very clear with your intention. You gotta be very clear with what you want to do with that person, how you're going to do it. You understand what I'm saying? You can't just jump into it and be like, you know what? You know what? I'd have to tell you I've seen somebody else. You can't do that. That's where the problem starts. You can't be dating me, like me and you're going out, and you're going into somebody else, and I don't know about it. Or you didn't let me know that that's the type of lifestyle that you live in. You have to be very, very clear with what you're doing in life. Hey, Shirley, good night. How you doing? We're talking about dating here. We're answering all the questions about dating and the concept of dating in Grenada, comparing it to the Western world and the Eastern world and all these things like that. So we just get into I kind of stalling a little bit, waiting for the life to build up, but you know, we're getting into little details still. So you're right up here with us. I just reiterating that, telling people that the concept of dating is so different in Grenada here. Because what we do here, you meet somebody, you date with them one time. I was saying that it's okay to date different people at the same time, but be very, very open to that, the new people that you're going to be dating. Let them know exactly what it is that you stand for and what you're doing. Don't be frightened, beautiful peoples, to let people know. You meet a guy and he want to take you out, you could tell him, watch, listen, you can take me out, but last night I've been out with Jerry, and tomorrow I might be going out with Tom. Just want you to know this is what I am looking for, a spouse right now, so that's why I'm dating people. Thank you, Muswin Mackenzie. Exactly. We don't know because our parents didn't date, and their parents before them didn't date, and go down the line. There is a whole culture that was lost, right? So this is why we ought to change that, because that's why we have so much of different exes. Now, I'm not even trying to judge anybody here, but can anybody here in the group here, if you're over 25, tell me, just be honest, tell me that you have less than 5 exes. You're over the age of 25 and have less than 5 exes. No joke. That's what I'm saying? The majority of us, by the time we're 25, we're around 6 exes, 7 exes, 8 exes, 10 exes. Based on how fast you go. So now we change 2 girlfriends in a year. A woman change 2 men in a year. That's how we do it. And this has to stop. Right? There's a difference between dating somebody and being with somebody. You check what I'm saying? You could date if you want to date. But be very careful on how you do things. Let the person who is involved in your life know, hey, this is the type of lifestyle that I am living. I am going to see you. I'm seeing this person. And then I'll make a decision who I want to be with, who I want to give my time. You're not allowed to call me and cuss me and ask me where I did and who I did with and make a scene when you see me doing what I got to do. If you see me in a restaurant eating with somebody else, you're not allowed to come up there and make a scene, because you know what you're getting yourself into. Right? Communication is the key, because that kind of lifestyle is kind of shunned upon in Grenada here. You see a woman out having lunch with Jerry, and then you see her having dinner with Tom. Oh, she's a big whore. Oh, she look good. That girl running racket. She probably showing herself. You understand what I'm saying? That kind of concept, and them have to end. You have to get your mind out of the kind of gutter. We don't live in that kind of life again. Before you see a woman out, you're calling somebody that well, but you don't know who I see eating lobster with this man. Come on, stop it. Let people free up their damn self. You check what I'm saying? We're young, and you don't want to just get involved with everybody that you meet. Sometimes a guy just invites you out and you just want to see what he's about. So you're not obligated to just say, you know what, me and you talking to thing. But whenever I start getting serious, let me walk you through that phase. When you start getting serious, when you start getting serious, you ought to tell the others that, hey, I'm getting serious with Jerry, so I want to date Jerry alone. And you let Jerry know, yo, Jerry, me and you're going to do this. And we get exclusive. So Jerry know now all your time and all your attention is on him. He gives you the same. And then, if he works out to a relationship, he works out to a relationship. But at that time, they know he's not your man. You're not his woman. So nobody don't have no right over nobody and stuff like that, and you could control what I do and all this kind of crap and things. So stop it. Right? So if you guys clear about what we talk about here now, let me move on to the next question that was asked today. We're gonna answer it on the live here. If you guys clear, somebody write clear. If you're not clear, say not clear, so I could go over certain things. You have a question to ask, go ahead, take your time. It will be easy. I pay my full bill in full. I could chill, drinking a little water, enjoying myself. All right? Caribbean people skip the day. Sherry, we just skip it. Good, we clear. Next question I'm going to. Who pays on a date? Who pays on a date? That is the question. Now I'm going to ask you guys, I'm going to give you guys a scenario, all right? And guys, please share the live. It helps the channel to grow, help the program to get better. If you could share the live, please. I'm going to ask you guys a question. Just give you guys a scenario. Ladies, because we know ladies are the inside here. Ladies, a guy asks you out to a restaurant. He picks you up, he brings you to the restaurant. He tell you, well, you guys, of course you're in a restaurant, it's time to eat. You order your food, whatever you like, you order your food, you had your food, the check comes. Do you, as a woman, do you think that you're obligated or you have a responsibility to pay a portion of that bill? Whether, no matter your financial circumstances at that time, whether you could afford it or not, but do you think as a woman, you are obligated to pay any portion of that bill? That's the question we're asking you tonight. All right, beautiful ladies. Selena, good night. First time I seen you on the Ladies of the Life, welcome. I don't know if I missed you before, but welcome. I love what you does, post you does, have me cracking up whole day, all day. Selena, big up your whole dancer. I'll pay my half of the bill if we're just dating. All right. Shelly says she'll pay her half, you know. But Shelly, I want you, that's a personal thing, no problem. But I want you to answer the question I'm asking here. Because I understand that that's your standard and how you keep it. But I want to ask you, as a woman, do you think that that is obligation as from a woman end? Pineapple Kush. I'm reading comments, people. Just bring them on. I'm reading all. But you think. Good. Ladies, I realize you guys have it concept going. Good. Chadlin, good night. I see your friend request. Big up yourself. Respect and manners. I'm gonna get to your friend request. I saw you popped up. Donna Henry. Donna, good? Good night. How you doing, Donna? How's the walk on the street on the narrow going, girlfriend? Mine kinda tough, but you're not hanging in there. Hope you're hanging in there to navigation mutual agreement. I think women are obligated to pay their half unless the man offers to pay. Alright, I get in you there. You're not obligated if you ask her out. I personally believe if you want to ask a woman out, if you ask a woman out and she say yes, you're supposed to be, before you ask a woman out, you got to be prepared for that yes. And everything that comes with that yes. The place that you're going, you got to be prepared to buy almost anything that's on that menu. I believe as a man, that is your duty. Because it's not that woman is saying, yo, let's go out. I'm saying that man is asking you out. Taking you out of your house. No. Shelly, let me explain the question over. Because I see where you're going and I understand what you're saying, and this is just good decorum and good standards to have as a human being. But I'm just saying that a guy, it could be a random guy, just ask you out and you go out. You had a meal, you have a meal, you eat, and then the check come. Do you think as a woman you're obligated to help out? You understand? But I don't believe that as a woman you're obligated to help out. It's nice if you want to, but you're not obligated to. And if a man is going to judge you based on he bring you out and you didn't stretch forth your card or some cash to help pay that bill, and he's going to judge you as cheap, then that man need to check out Lazy Sunday Live, because we talk real shit on the inside here. Because if you ask a woman out, brother, if you ask a woman out, stay within your budget. My space to bring a woman is umbrellas, because I know I could afford everything on umbrellas menu. I could afford it. Unless you want to be greedy and order 4 and 5 things and eat a thing and try to boss me, I could afford mostly anything on Umbrella's menu. And other place, I may have to wait a little bit. I'm telling you guys this. If a man asks you out on a dinner, he's supposed to be able to pay for it. It's not the same as we're saying, you know what, a long time we don't go, what about we do this and we decide together, let us come and go there together. Let's go and check out that new place that open there. Then you got to pay your shit. You understand? You got to pay your shit. And if you invite a man out, he doesn't have to pay nothing. Any woman that invite me out, I'm not paying anything. I'm not paying anything. You bring me out. Because if I take you out, I will pay. You check. Whoever wants to go out, whoever invites to go out, you got to pay the bill. Simple. It's not the same with your woman though. My woman can't be going out a place. Because anytime you want it, that's your woman now. When you're on your woman going, it's a different dynamic, it's a different setting, a different vibe. That's a woman, you got it, you know what she have, you know, she know what you have, stuff like that going on. We know what we're doing. It'd be like, babes, let's go and take the thing. And she might say, hey, babes, you got it? Simple. My wife, you go out and we go and eat something, she say, babes, you got it? And I'll be like, yeah, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Chill, I got it. You know, I like to play macho man. And, hey, yo, chill. I got it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes she take me and I say, babes, you good? Yeah, I got it. And I'll tip. That's one thing we have though. If I buy the food, she'll tip. You check what I'm saying? It just works. But whatever works in a relationship works in a relationship. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about a relationship. We're talking about just someone, a guy who interested in you, ask you out. He got a damn pay. And ladies, don't drop. Ladies, I'm not telling you guys this, right? Don't do two things never do in life. Don't overdo it and don't sell yourself short. Don't ever do that to a man. I remember, no joke, there was this girl. I find the girl very attractive. I wanted to date that girl bad. You know, we talk, ting. I fight up through a friend. I got her number. We start talking, ting, you know. And I said to her, you know what? Let me roll. Let me take you to a nice little dinner. Yeah, at that time, the place on the stretch, I think it's Rex. Rex is had a nice buffet on a Tuesday evening, I think like that. So I said to her, you know, we go down the buffet and things like that. She didn't want to go in the buffet, so we had to go somewhere else. So I said, no scene. And then now, when we had to reschedule and stuff to go, a friend called me today and tell me, yo, Charlton, I advise you not to go to that girl. You know why? She said to me that the girl called and tell her, I'm bringing her in an aquarium for dinner, and she go eat me out. She go order the most expensive thing there and drink a whole bottle of wine, and then just tell me drop her home. That was her intention, just to eat me out. I believe that some of us just be damn disrespectful. We're damn disrespectful. Because a guy trying to take you to get to know you, for you to get to know him, and he's trying to take advantage of him and eat at everything. That's not good. Ladies, never, ever overdo it. Don't do it. It's a bad stain. It just make you look petty and all this kind of crap on them. Never overdo it. Don't do it. You don't need you go out there to have a meal and have a good conversation with someone that have interest in you or you may have interest in. Enjoy the moment, enjoy the atmosphere. Don't go and try to outdo it and overdo it and eat him out and then take extra food to bring home and all kind of crap. Don't do that to yourself. Don't sell yourself short. The second thing I want to tell you guys, ladies, do not sell yourself short. I don't want you guys to do it. This is not a good trait to do. A guy bring you out and you have a taste for lobster. That is what you would normally get yourself if you go to that place. You like the lobster. Order the lobster. Order the lobster. It's not, you're not going out. You're not going, you know you don't like chicken. You don't like chicken. But because he bring you out and you don't want to look like you're trying to overdo it and stuff like that, you're not going to order the lobster. If it's lobster, just eat when you go there. Order your lobster. Order your lobster. You're not being greedy, you're not being mean or nothing like that. That's what you eat. You order your lobster. This is what you would get for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? This is what you would get. Order your lobster. You know you don't want no damn buffalo chicken. You don't want that. You don't want it, but because it's cheaper and the more reasonable you want to do that. No. If you want to do that and take one for the team, that's on you. Or at that point, you know, you want to be like, yo, listen, I don't know if you have a budget here for a cap for here, but I want to get a lobster. Is that okay? You see, you could have conversations like that with a man. Some men are not big enough to have a financial conversation to a woman. With a woman they bring on a date. It's always be, yeah, I got it, or I don't I got it. No, don't worry about that. I got it. Whether they have to spend all the money and can't eat the next day. I'm not that kind of guy though. You know, check what I'm saying? I'm not that kind of guy. I'm a guy, I bring in a place that I could afford. Because I don't try to impress women like that. I impress women with my intelligence and my nice teeth. This is what I do. Yes, my beautiful people. So ladies, keep yourself at a standard and don't let nobody make you drop it down because, hey, I go look kind of bad if I order the lobster. But if you know, on a normal day, you go down there with your girlfriends and them and you're kicking back is the lobster you go have and a nice glass of wine, do that. This is what you could do. This is what you go. Hey, babes, good night. Sugar plum, my babies in the comment section. Ladies and gentlemen, wife is here. All be on all the best behavior. Because based on how they behave, it will affect me. Behave all this. Babes, good night. So I just said, Janelle, wait back. Janelle, why you always late for the live, girl? You always late for the damn live. Janelle, always late. Janelle, you go late for your own wedding, girl. By the way, good night, Janelle. I hope you had a good day at work today. Big up all the damn stuff. Let me tell you something. As a man, unless you meet a woman that challenges you, it is kind of hard for you to grow. And I get why a lot of men have that kind of mentality that, you know, I don't do that for no woman and I ain't taking that for no woman and all kind of thing. But anyway, I don't want to stray too much. We'll get back to that. So, everybody clear about who should pay? If you're clear, comment clear. If you're not clear, let we do some other scenarios to make sure that everybody clear. I just want to remind my beautiful ladies out there, don't drop your standard to please no man. The old way was not allowed to. Yeah, and we have gone past that so long. We have gone past that so long. Shelly, let me ask you a question, right? I'll just pry a little bit into your business because you seem as a woman that is up on top of things. Do you believe in gender rules? And if so, could you give me an example of a gender rule that you're not willing to compromise on? But if not, just tell me you don't believe in now. We could just get past there. When my husband and I used to date, I used to order the cheapest thing. Pick me until I agree with you. Well, you do what I gotta do. Hey, you do what I gotta do and get your husband. You understand? You do what I gotta do. So he's out. Selena, big up your damn self. Ollie, when I open up the studio, Selena, you gotta come through. Shelly gotta come through and tell her something. Well, Shelly, I gotta call her on the Zoom and we gotta do a thing. I tell her something. I just want you guys to know that I really appreciate everybody that take the time out to watch it live. I'm gonna try to be as consistent as possible, but you know I got a full-time job, so when work calls, I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? The girl just budget the chance. Now listen, right? Let me tell you something. There's so much of things that you could do to a woman, do with a woman to make her happy without spending all your money. Now, anytime as a man, I would say this. I would tell you this. I would say this like proudly. Based on my income, I date within my means. I bring my girl out within my means, brother. There's never a time I'm going to bring my girl out and it's going to affect the way I got to live for the rest of the day. Not her birthday and stuff like that. Birthday and stuff like that, you got to go all out. That's once a year. And even then, you take a level of planning, you get gifts before. Or you put two together and you can get it. Gentlemen, men doesn't watch me live. It's a pity. Ladies, I'll tell all your man that, please. And those are the kind of conversation you ought to have. Shelly is spoken like a true queen. Bow down. Let me bow down to your majesty. Shelly is spoken like a true queen. Ladies, question for all the beautiful ladies out there. Do you believe in gender roles? And if so, give me an example of a gender role that you're not willing to compromise on. Rules. Who had time to iron? What time to cook? Simple things. What are beautiful people? I want to tell you guys this. Have the conversation with your men, with your man and them. I'll say it local parlance, so to speak. Have the conversation with all your man and them that all you're gonna have with all your girlfriends. It's like just how you and your girlfriend gonna plan to go out and you're gonna ask her if she have money for this, or if she have money for transport, or if she have enough gas, or how she going home. Ask your man those questions. Men take a while to even come and speak about this thing with a woman, especially if the relationship is not that solid as it ought to be. Men are scared to talk about the amount of money they have, the amount of money that they could spend on you right now. Listen, I'm not cheap. I'm not cheap, and that's why I thank God that I found a queen. I'm not cheap. I thank God that I found a queen. But the things on them that makes me happy is quality. Quality time. And quality time doesn't mean the fanciest restaurant. It means the company. Because you could go to the best restaurant and get the best food ever, but that person sitting down next side you there, that person sitting next side you there is boring. You can't have a conversation. You can't agree upon nothing. You can't make a little gossip. You can't even laugh. You can't get a good smile. You can't even do anything. There's nothing to look forward to after. You know what I'm saying? You understand? I rather go to a restaurant and get two $20 bucket of chicken, and me and you sit down there and we eat some real wings, and we old talk and we laugh at the waiter and all kind of thing, and then thing, and we have a competition who could eat the chicken the fastest, and we have our own little corner, own little space, and we enjoy that moment so much. And then after that we go home and we do what we gotta do. You understand? All your big and all your hard sense. This is much more better than going to a place. This is a company is much more important than the place you go. Right? Don't be afraid to talk to your man. Baby, do you have money? Do you have enough money to go there? Honey, I want to go there. Do you have enough money to go there? Truth and behold. Here it is, right? And I'm just going to say this. I don't tell her my business. I'm going to say this. Me and the wife plan to go and see Welcome Stone. But that woman is such a good woman to me and to my life. She know that the car need a little servicing. You know we never go because she know that's a long run. So every time I stay, we always going to put it off and say, anytime we service the car, we're going to go. And we refer to everything as ours. So is we car, we bed, we place, we everything is ours because that future wife. You know? So that's how we do it. Jack it up with you, unfriend. Well, unfriend me, man. Well, you don't pay. Just deal it yourself. Free up your damn self. Listen, beautiful peoples, and it's simple like this. The problem, some of the biggest problem that we have in life is that we force the wrong man to be the right man so bad that we use our whole life. Ladies, you guys use all your whole life trying to fix that man. And by the time you get that man to the standard that you want, you already exhausted and you no longer want that because you mature, you grow, your taste change. Imagine this. It's since the age of 25. You're trying to get that man to act right, get his business in order, get his finances in order, love you right, and all these things and that. And okay, you're trying to. By the time you're 30, you know you have your higher sex drive and all these things. So you know you're trying to teach him to pleasure you properly and to have romantic moments and all these things and them. So you take another 5 years. So you're 35, and at 35 now you want to tell him, okay, now it's time for investment. Let me teach you about investments and all kind of things. So good, you're 40 now because it take 5 years for him to learn. Men don't learn slow. So you're 40 now and you're still fixing this man. You're still fixing this man. So from 25 to 30, 35, 40, 45, no. Okay, you finally get an investment. So you want to tell him, okay, let us save for our future and our pension and all these things, and then boom, 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 50. So we talk about good 25 years now. You're just fighting being a man and trying to teach him and think they know. So every time he reached to the standard that you're pushing him to, you already gone another level. You understand? And likewise with men too. Some men within relationships with some women that we have to bring to a standard. Hey, sweetheart, you got to do this that way. This is the right way to do this. Look at this. Look at evidence. And I'm showing you this. Boom. 5 years to learn this. And next 5 years to learn this. And we keep teaching and teaching and teaching and teaching and teaching. And at the point, reach to the point where we exhausted and our taste has changed, our maturity has changed, and that person is keep coming up and coming up and coming up. Some of these relationships are dead relationships and leave them alone. Yo, Che, good night, my brother. Respect and manners. Always just say thank you very much, bro. You always put me on the right path. Thank you very much. When I came up in the States, you treat me like a real brother, and I really appreciate that. Big up yourself, Mr. Langdon, sir. Good night, sir. I tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes we just have to remember that, hey, yo, I'm not your mother, I'm not your teacher. Can I just have my man, please? Can I just have my woman, please? Not every day gotta be a class, and I gotta teach you certain things. You just have to give up. Sometimes you're just there and you're getting old. You see a woman in a relationship, nice young girl, and she just start getting old. You see it on her face. You see it you see her action. Everything just getting old and old. Because you know why? You just keep teaching and teaching and teaching and teaching and pulling and pulling and pulling and dragging and carrying that man through your relationship. And reach to a point where you're just exhausted. And when you're so exhausted, you know what happens? You get bitter to the wall. You get bitter. Somebody type bitter for me, please. You get bitter to the wall. You're no longer enthusiastic about anything like that. You're reluctant to try anything they know, and you just give up. And you just become this person who just whatever happened, happened. Whatever happened, happened. At this point, this is just sad. Thank you, Shelly. Shelly just, Shelly hit me in the head. Ladies, my beautiful ladies, some of you guys need to understand, some of us men, just not compatible with you and the lifestyle that you have. Okay, let me take Shelly for example. Alright? Shelly's into makeup and wellness and beauty stuff and all kind of natural thing, cleaning up all acne and things. Shelly, big up yourself. Red Lotus, check them out today. Shelly's into that. And of course, if you with a partner, you want a partner who may not want to do what you're doing there, but could help in marketing, could help you balance your finances, could help get your customers. Even if you don't want to mix and meddle in the actual product, but you gotta be part of it. Imagine you meet a man and you don't not even share something on your status, nothing like that. You don't take no part in nothing that you do. You guys not compatible. Even though you fall in love and oh my God, I can't even sleep without you. Night come, you gotta understand that could never be the right person for your life. So sometimes we have to just let the no go to get the then, to get the after. You have to let the no go to get the after. Gotta forget this. You're just not compatible. Like me, let be real here. Here how I does operate. I'm on the live here. I'm talking to the beautiful peoples. Right? I talk to a lot of people when the day come. I make funny videos. I make good videos. I probably show myself, things like that. What if I meet a woman and she really like me, she love me, oh my God, but that part of my life she don't want nothing to do with. She don't want nothing to do with. She don't want to make me. She don't want me make no video. She don't want me do no live and talking to no people, thing like that. People inbox me to ask me questions and things. She getting vexed and all kind of thing. No, listen. That's not compatible with me. She could have what amount of money. She could have what amount of Bambi and a dragon. She could have what kind of tiny waist or whatever she have, brother. It's not for you, bro. Because you're going to find a person that will be your soulmate. No, your soulmate. That person that is going to complete you. Your weaknesses going to be their strength. Their strength going to be your weaknesses. And you guys just going to have a good compatible relationship. And it's just going to grow. And people around you going to see. A good relationship cannot be hidden. No matter if you're beating your wife, brother, and in public, all this smiling and ting, people are going to know. No matter what, they're going to know. Because you know why? You cannot fake happiness. You could fake a smile. You could fake a moment. You cannot fake happiness. Happiness is something that is on the inside that just shows. Anybody could look at me and know that I'm a happy person. I'm a happy guy. My day could be going whatever. There's some things in my life that I know just right. And I know that it's just the right way you gotta be. And that's the kind of things that you gotta understand. That's why you start with self-love. But that's a different topic, you know. I want you guys to know not everybody that you like, you're compatible with. Not everybody. Okay, think about it, right? Let me be real, eh? Some of you guys have partners that have bad hygiene. You know it, and you are a person that you like men with clean hygiene. But your day's so long gone, you're afraid to tell them, yo, I can't do this anymore. Don't do yourself that. You got one life to live, you know. One life. And they say, and the people that come before us, they said that we're getting 70 years to live. 70 years to live. And after you turn 50, you're battling with a set of sickness and all kind of thing, and then man, your energy starting to drop until you're getting ready for your grave. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. Do not waste your 70 years on this earth fixing people. Do not waste your 70 years on this earth compromising. Do not waste your 70 years on this earth settling for less. Because if you keep settling for less, when would you get what you want? When would you get what you desire? When would you get what you truly want in this life? Okay, I'm going to settle for the school because I couldn't, my father, let's put it like this. My mother and my father could not send me to the school that I want, so I got to go. No problem. I wanted to be a doctor. Oh, my mother and father tell me they can't afford, so I settled. Boom, boom, boom. I become whatever I could afford to become. Thing like that. Oh, I want a man who's taller than me. Oh, I get a man in shorter. Let me settle for that. Oh, I want to build a house with a pool in it. Oh, the man we can't afford it, so let me don't have a house with a pool. I want to have 3 children. Oh, we can't afford to have 3 children. We could have 1. So let me settle for that. I want to retire at 60. Oh, we can't afford to retire at 60. I had to retire at 65. Okay, let me settle for that. When would you just get what you want? When would you just get what you want? Ask yourself that, my beautiful peoples. When would I get what I want? When would I not have to settle? When would I not have to compromise for what I want? This is what I want and I get it and I'm going to keep it. Come on. Because you know what? You keep settling, compromising. And at the end of the day, you're getting older, you're getting weaker, you're losing time, you're losing energy. And what's going to happen to you? You're going to die and be the person who never accomplished true self-satisfaction. And that's a big thing. Yeah, that one thing about experience a teacher say, I ain't lying about it. I tell something, you understand? Guys, listen, guys. I'm not saying that you don't have to understand where your spouse is coming from. And you gotta make a compromise here and compromise there. But if you have to compromise on everything, how could you compromise on everything? Ladies, let me ask you a question. Say you have 10 things in this life, in this relationship. 10 things in this relationship. How much of them are you willing to compromise on? 10 things alone. So the whole relationship, you cut it up in 10 things. How much of them are you willing to compromise on? Let me hear what you gotta say. And any man in the comment in here, if you're willing to answer, go ahead and answer. How much are you willing to compromise on? I really want to know. I want to know. Yeah, it's not worth it. Shelly, so I'm telling you guys this, and I'm telling you this from experience. You're looking at a guy who had decided to, you know what? This is not working out, but I'm just going to stick it out and I'm going to stay there. Whatever happened, happened. This is what I was intended to do with my life until I found love. You know what I'm saying, my beautiful people? Alright? No, not that depend. Don't, you see, no. Don't do that. It's not, don't depend on nothing. Anything you go think about, put them in 10 categories. And just decide how much of them you're willing to compromise on. Just how much of them you're willing to compromise on. Just look at it that your whole relationship in 10 things. What you gonna compromise on? You know what? I could understand, you know. You meet a man and fall in love, blah blah blah, ship have him anywhere. Right? And we good for a couple of years. Then finances start to go down. So my standard of life had to drop. I could get that, I could compromise there and let us stuff it out. Because that's something that you can't really, you don't have much control over. But say like, and I'll ask you guys this, right? And a lot of people, I've seen a lot, I know a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people, I've heard about it, I've read about it. So much of people, because they don't want to start over, because they don't want to just do, because they don't want to show a bad face into the public that the marriage failed or the relationship failed, they allow the spouse to have another spouse. And that is so true. They know that the man is going by a woman and coming back from his woman, but they would just stick around because they don't want friends and family see that their relationship fail. They don't want the co-workers know that their husband doing these things and the man and have themselves just miserable. There's an easy compromise to make. But because I sure when it's time for you and the boss just do all your own thing, you'll get that time. You understand what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, it's all well and good to compromise on some level. But you can't spend your whole life compromising. When will you get true self-satisfaction? And it's important. It is very important, beautiful peoples. It's so important to have your true self-satisfaction. You understand? You understand? And if I'm compromising for you, if I'm compromising in my relationship right now, it got to be something that I didn't see coming. Or something that just happened. Finances maybe get out of hand. Health might get out of hand. So we might not be able to travel how we wanted. Or build the type of house that we wanted. You know, so we can do the activities that we wanted. Yeah, I'll compromise on that. But to see that, and I want you guys to know, like, I am all for doing a lot to make your relationship work. But anytime a third party involved in a relationship, I'm always going to say quit that relationship ASAP. And I stand by it. Anytime you're having a problem with your man and he requires another woman in it, another woman that requires it, another involves another woman in it, quit it. Virgin, if you deal with your woman and a next man is in it, quit. Quit that relationship one time. Anytime third parties start getting involved, it's no longer me and you. It's me, you and that person. That's how it is, and that's not cool. Because if there's another person there, and that person not on my side, they're on your side. So it's me and you and them versus me, you and them. We can't have that. You gotta be me and you, me and you, me and you. Me and you. And yes, also, yeah, I don't understand why some men are so ungrateful and some women are so ungrateful. Imagine this. You and a woman meet when they're young. All you do what I gotta do and all you work hard. Send all the kids to school, business start flourishing and everything now. That's the time we should enjoy the time that we couldn't enjoy because we were working so hard. Instead of me and you reaping the reward from our hard labor, you and another woman doing it. Instead of me and you doing it now, you and the next man doing it. That is the type of things that I'm out to tell people. Yo, start over, walk away. You did it before. Now it's gonna be easier to do because you know all the wrong things that the mistakes that you make. I watch, bro, and my sisters out there. I get a little bit emotional, because I could just, on the top of my head, call 25 people that I've counseled, 25 people that I've been speaking to and trying my best to, and they know that the woman have another man, the man have a thing, they know something is just wrong with other people involved in the relationship and they're going to stay. And most of the time they answer to, why are you staying? Why would do? I don't need it already. 20 years. 25 years, 10 years, 15 years, how much money we account on them tie up, we assets on them tie up. Okay, and I think start over. Your happiness matters. You're going to just live your life and just become cold and lonely and withdrawn. And then you will not be able. I remember a time, right? I will share this with you guys, right? I remember a time, one of my good girlfriends, me and I was speaking, and I was telling her that my phone. And guys, this is not a boast. And I would wish that we all reach that maturity to do that. I remember the first time, and if somebody could tag any one of them here for me, please. Javid, you all know Javid and Songbird. I remember the first time I met me and not the first time I met them. Me and them good. We go way back. I know both of them individual and I know them as a couple. We go way back. And they was telling me, both of them was telling me that the phone don't lock. And even if the phone lock, both of them know each another password and they have identical phones. So anybody pick up any phone and just use and all kind of thing like that. And I said, guys, how you guys doing it? She said, well, we trust each other. We love each other. I didn't have that at that time. So to me, that was ridiculous. So I was like, oh, please, she deleting, or you deleting? Papi sure. But then when I get to understand and you really get to deal with a woman who just, hold on, I'm trying to read that, sorry. You meet a woman that is just good to you and you just good to her and you realize the growth and the success that you're having because you both are putting in the work. My phone now, my wifey fingerprints on my phone, like no joke. Like if she's if we whatever we at, I'm a man that fall asleep fast. She on my phone. So I wake up and she watching TikTok on my phone. It's never a time when I wake up and she had to close this app or something like that. No, you don't have that. You're using my phone. Sometimes my phone charging. Babes, I need to make a call. I just take a phone and I dial the number and I call or I check. Babes, I want to check something on anything there. I want to check something on Facebook. Whatever. And I never thought that we could have reached to that level. But I tell you guys, when you reach them kind of levels on them, you realize that you're doing the thing the right way. My phone don't lock. Well, it lock, but she have my password and I have hers. And that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? You got to reach to that point where you're going. Because I don't understand why a lot of people just hide the finances from the partner. Don't get it. To me, it's just crazy. If that's your partner, and that's your husband, that's your wife, why are you hiding the finances from them? Whatever you have is theirs and whatever they have is yours. Right? You guys are growing together. You're planning and ditching out and moving out and have your cut. You see, sometimes we don't go into halfway. And let me tell you something. There's no point in a relationship that it cannot just end abruptly. There's no point that it cannot. If it's not working out, yo, it's not working out. I'm not about to compromise every day of my life. And I don't want none of you guys have to. Or should have to. You understand what I'm saying? You just shouldn't compromise every day. So the last question, we stray a lot there, but the last question that was asked today, we're going to answer. Am I dating or am I in a relationship? Now in Grenada here, we know the answer to that. There's never dating. There's never courtship. It's just a relationship. And these are the things that we had to stop. That's why a lot of people get hung. I think that's why we have so much of hunting. Right? Because no one wants to just date and just leave it like that. But anyway, let me read some comments and make sure. Lauren, oh my God, you're so correct. People have too much to have. Shelly, and I'm going to tell you this, right? I have never done this before. I'm an old man now. And I've never done this before. But it's going on 2 years now that we have that kind of transparency. Is the right way? Openness, I've nothing to hide. Because I'm really on a different level nowadays, eh? You check what I'm saying? I'm on a level where I'm planning for my future. Planning to have a good family. Because I'm a family man. Family is something that is dear to my heart. And having kids around and all these things is something that's dear to my heart. I have a big heart when it comes to those things. So guys, I just want you guys to know this. Those are the little red flags. If you know, if your man go through your phone, it's going to be a problem. That means you're not in the right. And don't even think for a second you are. If you know that if you go through your phone, it's going to see something there. So you got to keep it locked up. You're not in the right. Get yourself in the right. And if you know going through his phone, you understand what I'm saying? It's kind of public thing on them that are in. Now, no joke. On weekends, sometimes I don't use WhatsApp for a whole weekend. I don't. Sometimes I don't post nothing for a weekend because quality time with the wife. Check what I'm saying. It's not that. And the thing is, it's not like I have to cut off my phone when she home here and stuff like that. My phone is there. And I put my phone on do not disturb because we don't watch videos on my phone. So I don't want don't just popping down and disturbing me thing because I didn't have a 20 group chat and God, whole day, whole night. But that's a different story. Guys, I want to advise you guys this. There's no reason to stay here and watch me and watch what I'm saying if you're not going to try to learn something here. What I'm telling you here works because we have people here who've been doing this type of things, being open in a relationship and not open to date who you want and see who you want. That's what we're talking about. Open meaning that I'm not going to hide my phone from you. I'm not going to hide this thing. Listen, whatever job I do, you guys know how to do ads and stuff. I do things for people and stuff. Whenever they pay me, I say, babes, you get paid. No joke. Some of the time she don't even ask me how much. No joke. Sometimes she don't even ask me how much. Yeah. I tell you sometimes you don't even ask me how much. It's not like how much you get. And no. The other time, I get money and I just bring her potion for her, because sometimes you just gotta do that, hey, this is yours. But we did it. Start looking at your relationship as everything as two-person doing it. Like two shall become one and all this beautiful stuff. My beautiful peoples. So guys, I want to ask you guys just to do yourself a favor. If you're in a relationship that you guys have to hide phones. Phones is a problem. You have to hide phone. And anytime somebody gets somebody's phone, they have to run in the bathroom to check it and all kind of things. And then something is wrong there. Right? That's a red flag. You check? That's a red flag. Right? Two, check your damn self. You must know if you're being true and open and honest to your partner. And if you know you're not, and you're not willing to do it, leave them people alone. Because you're going to get caught and you'll be hated and you just spoil the damn thing. Because what has happened is not that you're breaking a man and then you just heal. You're breaking a man and next woman getting that broken man, virgin, sister. And it's likewise with women. You break that woman and next man have to do that broken woman and heal that woman. So 5 years that you could have taken just loving that woman, you have to take that 5 years healing her before you could show her and let her experience that love. And most of the times, people don't really get healed because men act like men, right? So you may just see something that you think, there's a red flag, and you can't open up and you can't love, right? Guys, be truthful and honest with yourself. If you have not learned anything in a 6-month relationship, you have not learned anything, leave that man out. Leave that woman out. It doesn't make sense. Because when you're with someone that want to be with you and being honest and being true, you learn so much. Every day it's like you just keep learning. You're learning. Right? Guys, and if you doesn't miss your partner, there's a big issue. If you don't miss your partner, that's a big issue. You gotta check yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you don't miss your partner, you gotta check yourself. Something wrong. If your girl or your man go to work for 8 hours, and you guys don't talk for 8 hours, and it's natural and normal for you guys, and I'm talking about you just don't talk, and then you guys meet up after that, it's like normal. Nobody checked in. Nah. Even if you can't, what a person might be doing, you can't talk to them. A little text. You can't get a text, bro. Let me see. This is so true, guys. Get somebody that you're compatible with. Forget the type of sex you're having. Forget the type of money that person's spending on you. Forget the type of things that they promise you. Forget the kind of vibe you just get around them because they might have some kind of status and shit like that. Listen to me. Get somebody you're compatible with. Get somebody that loves you and somebody that you love. Get somebody you love spending time with. Get somebody you could see yourself growing old with and not getting bored with. Get somebody you could sit down with for hours without food. No food. No phone. You hear me? I want you guys to hear this. No food. No phone. No type of entertainment. Just you and that person. And if you can spend at least 4 hours just talking it out and smiling at each other without getting bored, bro, then that's not the right person for you. Because that person that you're with, they don't have to be a big talker. Neither both of you don't have to be chatting the whole time, but you guys there in each other's space, and it should be enough. You know what I'm saying? You guys, have you ever experienced nothingness? I gotta end this live because I really gotta go and take a nap because I got a long day tomorrow. But we'll continue that topic. We'll talk about choosing your spouse. That will be the next topic. Somebody could comment that for me, please, so I could always see, so I could always remember. Choosing your spouse. That will be the next topic. Guys, nothingness. Let me introduce you to what nothingness is. A lot of other couples probably doing it, but we don't call it nothingness. Nothingness is this. We don't cook. The place clean, undisturbed. And me and the wife, we just in the bed or on the chair. And we're just there. Ain't nobody talking. Nobody saying nothing. Little movement. But we're just there. Nothing sexual. No, it's not. Nothing sexual. Just nothingness. We just day in each other's company, in each other's space, and this is what we do. If we gotta do anything, it's not of any significance. Eat a two look of chips, eat a 2% thing, just kinda chill. Nothingness. You may have a different name for it in your relationship, but try experiencing that. That's when you know that above the noise, I want to be with you. Above the food, I still want to be with you. Above the money and all kind of things, and then minus all, I still want to be in your company, in your space. Another thing you gotta check too. If when you're angry, I'm not talking about when there's a third party. I never mean that. I'm never gonna deal with that. I am talking about whenever there's a problem in a relationship and you guys having a back and forth, but you want to have the back and forth. You understand? You rather have the back and forth than you guys not be in each other's company. That is when you know you're on the right track, my beautiful peoples. Finding love is not that hard. Some of us settle too quickly and we give off too much too easily. So we can get it. That's my money's later. I did not say nothing. Shelly, I can't get months, girl. I get like a weekend, and by the time I lie down on a Friday, I find Monday morning, and just whole weekend we just chilling. Nothing much doing. You swear we don't day, no noise in the place with your day. Watch a like a movie now and again. Make teas, like guys. Let me tell you something, right? I just pity people, but I do understand that a lot of you guys are not in good relationships, not in good healthy relationships. I know. A lot of you guys are not in it. And no matter what you do, you can't fake it. It's just not working out for you because you have not found the right person that is going to love you. It's not about your size. It's not about the type of work you have. It's not about your status. It's not about who your family is. It's not about that. It's about you just didn't wait on the right person. Or you met the right person, but you were not the right person at that time. You check? Sometimes we give off too much too easily, or we don't give off enough. You would know when it's time to give, and when it's time to wait, when it's time to look, when it's time to hold on, when it's time to say, you know what, this is not for me. Listen to your heart, listen to your happiness, listen to your happiness. Sometimes we just doesn't want to listen to our happiness. We don't want to listen to our happiness. We don't want to measure our happiness with that person. We don't do that. You know why? Because we're so scared of what could happen next. Oh God, I had to go back there and look for somebody else. It's better to go and look 20 times than take the wrong mango. The mango might be look good on the surface, but you have worms in it. Better take your time and look 20 times. Rub up 20 different mango until you get the right mango so you could enjoy the mango and eat the mango and let the mango nourish you. You understand what I'm saying? Let that mango nourish instead of getting that mango that's at the worms. So many broken people don't believe in you, love. Shelly, let me just share the last thing with you guys before I leave. I know for a fact that there's a lot of lonely married people out there, right? There's a lot of them. I remember sharing the story with one of my real good friends. You know, that my real homie. I tell them my dog, and I was telling him, you know, that I could go through my girl phone when I want, which I don't do because I don't believe in invading your privacy. Me having access to your phone is not for me to be sneaky and check what you're doing. It's just a matter of we don't have nothing to hide. So whatever happens, happens. This is what we're doing. Like my phone, like your phone. Phones are not devices to cheat with. They were not designed to cheat and designed to hold secret. They were designed to make our life more comfortable and for us to communicate faster and more efficiently. This is what those phones were designed for. And I was telling the guy, you know, yo, this is what me and wifey doing. And the man told me, but he could never believe that a woman is being true and honest and faithful. And he told me he could never believe that I am being honest and true and faithful. And I just had to laugh at him because I understand. Because he didn't just tell me that. He didn't just tell me that. When I looked into his eyes, what I heard from him is saying that I have never experienced this. So that means nobody else is experiencing this. I am jealous that you could experience something like this. So it's better for me to tell you that it's not true. Because there are so much broken people out there hurting and sad. Right? Anyway, my beautiful people, it's always a pleasure coming on inside here and talking to you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for tuning in to Lazy Sundays. I'm your boy Charlton Prince. Charlton Charles. And guys, please, a little share go a long way. A little share go a long way. And I thank you guys so much. Shelly, you always come here with a vibe, and I thank you so much. Wifey, thanks for all the encouragement. And guys, the inbox is open. Lauren, thank you for reaching out. I see you on the live here. Everybody who reached out, you know, I want to thank you guys so much. Let me just share this with you guys. I'm excited. Let me just share this with you guys. Let me just share this. Quick, before I cut the live, let me just share this. Today I got a call from one of the leading people in Grenada when it comes to social media, things like that, and they invited me on this show. And I know it's because somebody here shared something and they got to see what we're doing here, because what they wanted me to come and talk about is things that we're going to talk about here. And I want to thank you guys so much. I'm not going to say the name as yet because I want to jinx it, because I believe that I will get a next opportunity to go on. I could not make it because I could not sacrifice what I got to do today, because I know that I got my people's waiting for we do the live. So I'm not about to do somebody else's thing and I'll leave my beautiful people's waiting. Alright? So guys, for the next topic, don't leave it in the comment section here. I would not see it. I wouldn't, because it's hundreds of comments. I would not see it. Inbox me, or put it under the post where I just post up what's the next topic. Right? A lot of people reach out to me and want to talk about this thing, so we hope we talk about it. To the people that called, I hope you guys get to see the live here. And to the lady from this morning, I can't remember your name, darling, but thanks for reaching out. I hope I answer your questions. Yo, one love, and let me just say this to my beautiful peoples out there, especially ladies. Beautiful, intelligent, amazing, grounded women are in high demand. And I know that all these beautiful ladies here, you are in high demand. Don't settle for less. Do not settle for less. Don't sell yourself short. Take your time and wait on the right person that is going to make you forget all the losers that you dated before. Right? So stay blessed. Stay safe. And remember, if nobody don't show you love, fall inside Lazy Sunday here. And if you need some love, we are one among the love to Pelton here. Stay blessed. Stay safe. You don't know. Big up yourself. Shelly, thank you for tuning in. Wifey, everybody. Teresa, let me see. Teresa, thank you so much. Alvina, you're always on the live. Big up your damn self. Listen, I'm not trying to single out people. It's just that who comment last I could see. I just want you guys to know that I really do appreciate you guys. Now listen, if we did here and it's just 2 of us a day, we're talking same strength with same energy. You do a totally head. I'm going to take out my bandana when I brush my teeth, and I'm going to take a nap. I'll call the wife and tell her I love her. I love you, baby. Have a good night, my beautiful people. Stay blessed. Stay safe. I'll see you guys on the next live. I would announce it. You don't know this.